Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem with me, Halloween Jack or HM Jack. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bolgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travellers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lin's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. And we're here with Chapter 2. Sword of Spirits. Ooh. Jack, hold a moment and allow me a short detour. There is a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint! The teachings of Elmine have the most followers in Elib. It is nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Katti. The Katti is a sacred blade and a divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What's good as a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat? Sacrilege! Sacrilege! I am glass, the gods fear my name, my swordplay is peerless. If I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. Ugh. This is it. It's more magnificent than I imagined. The sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. I beg your pardon, my lady. Are you headed east to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians heading there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Katti, they're gonna steal it. I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Please help him. Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go there, the priest says, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Jack, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. Alright, so we have some new tiles here. We have the house tile, which just grants plain avoid. Now, I'm only going to enter one, because I'm not using Sane, so I'll send Sane down here. Do you know much about the sword head of the altar? It's called the Katti, blessed by the spirits. According to the priest, the Katti is waiting for its rightful owner to appear. It's so odd, don't you think? The idea that a sword can choose who will wield it. So, houses give a little bit of a void, no defense, but they're mainly there for world building purposes. You get send a unit in there, and they'll have a conversation with the inhabitants. We have the fort tile, which is the upgraded version of a forest, where it grants 2 defense, 2 avoid, but it heals you, similar to how gates and thrones heal you. And we also have walls. Walls are destroyable tiles that will grant access to different places. And doors. Now, we can't access doors yet since we don't have access to lockpicks or door keys. But if we had them, we walk up to the door, press a button, and the door would open. This is where Glass threw the priest. Now, Glass is the first non-brigand sword user we have, who's a mercenary who uses swords, which means Kent's lances are going to come in handy. So I'm going to send Lynn here and Kent here to the fortress to give them some protection and some healing, should they get hit. Alright, so I'm going to wait here again. Rather have the enemies come to me, to my protection, than me go to them and lose my protection. Now, you may notice that Lynn can attack twice, whereas Kent can't attack twice. This is because Lynn has a much higher speed and skill than Kent, so he's... Speed dictates how high you're going to attack and your evasion. I've just buggered this entire up there. This is evasion, this is hit chance. So, and these skills are also affected by what weapons they have. The heavier the weapons, the slower they are, the more cumbersome the weapons are, so they'll be able to attack less, but deal more damage. So an iron sword is lighter than a steel sword, but it's easier to get double hits in with an iron sword than it is with a steel sword. Right. Send Kent there to wait there, and the bandits are going to go to him. Now we haven't had to make use of the fort's healing priorities yet. If I move Lynn onto it, since he just gained 1 HP from leveling up, she will gain some health on the beginning of our next turn. Similarly to how Glass would gain HP from sitting on the throne at the beginning of the enemy phase. Kent is 20 experience off of leveling up. Now, as you can see, Lynn just healed her 1 HP shooting thing. Now we've got mountain tiles down here. Mountain tiles cannot be passed by Cavalier and Paladin units, since horses can't traverse over mountains. However, non-mounted units, such as Lynn, can traverse over these mountains, though it does take a bit more time. Now I'm going to have Kent attack the wall to break through the wall so he can get in there quicker. Because, as I said earlier, we're going to need Kent and his lance to fight Glass. To at least have a slight chance of beating him. With the last episode, we're going to have Kent wait with his lance equipped so he gets attacked first. So, in case I need to heal him, I have the chance to heal him. Who do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? Now, most sword users will have a decent hit chance. As you saw there with 66%, he still hit us. But he only hit us for 4 damage, so we should be fine. The bandit's going to attack Lynn. Oh, and Lynn got a hit. But Lynn should attack twice. And since we're using Kent to fight the boss, 1 more hit on this guy should take him out, leaving Lynn safe. Let's do that now. Ooh, Lynn's close to leveling up to level 5. And Kent is just leveled up to level 3. Now, since he's only doing 4 damage to us, and he's only got 6% chance to hit us, he isn't really going to take us out before we can finish him, so I'm going to attack now. He's now 1 hit off, dying. And in order to beat Kent, he'd have to hit us 4 more times with us missing. And we have a much higher hit chance, which is very unlikely. You see, he heals on the beginning of his turn. That takes him down. And Kent, lots of experience. And a vulnerary as well. Because certain units, enemy units, will contain green flashing items, and when you defeat them, you gain the item. Now, since Lynn is a lord, she's the only one who can seize the throne to finish the mission. Ah, your clothing! You of the Lorca tribe! I am Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude. And the sword, is it safe? Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Katti, touch the blade's pattern, and pray for a safe journey. Oh, thank you so much. What did... The sword, it's glowing. The power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul, and they call out to you. What does that mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Katti. No, I can't. I couldn't. It's the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. It came out effortlessly. I never dared hope that I might meet the wielder of the Katti in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see the sword in your hands. My sword. It's time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes, sir. And we got the Katti. So this is the Katti, a blade with no equal. This is also unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sake in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. The sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it. I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Katti itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it any easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it. It does feel right in my hand, a blade that only I can wield. That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, Jack. This is a Katti. This is my sword. I must care for it well. Ooh, where are we? Castle Kalen.
What? Madeline's daughter is still alive.
Oh yes, Lord Lundgren. A girl is travelling with Kent Insane. What are your orders? If we let them be.
Bah! I've heard that northern burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll never survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders.
Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. And Marcus's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off.
Soon Kaelin will be mine.
And with that, the plot thickens in Kaelin, and the end of chapter 2.